Let me read this real quick, and we'll continue our conversation. Look at this. That's pretty cool. You normally don't see hockey like this. It's called sled skating, and today you can watch this happen for a great cause, and some Red Wings alumni are involved too. So joining me from the Detroit chapter of United Cerebral Palsy, Michael Ward, and from the Sled Dogs Company, Mark Henretta. Welcome both gentlemen.
Thank you.
So is this one of the sleds right here, Mark, actually?
It is, actually. It's a sled that we play sled hockey in. It's a little bit different than how you'd play stand-up hockey, but it's called a sled, and you take your sticks like this, and they've got some really super...
Oh, it's like blades on the skate.
Exactly. So
okay.
you end up pulling yourself around like this, but yet you have a right-handed stick and a left-handed stick, and you've got to be proficient at both sides.
Oh my goodness.
And it's an awesome sport for anybody that's disabled, because we play NHL rules, which means we get to hit people.
Oh.
Like
so there's some checking going on?
Oh, there's some definite checking going on.
Oh my goodness. Whose idea was this, creating this sled? Did you have something to do with this, or?
I wish I could say yes, but no, it actually, the sport was invented in Sweden about 20-some years ago, and this sled was made in Peterborough, Ontario.
All right, let me just get your story real quick, and then we'll talk more about what's happening today. Yeah, so how did you end up in the chair?
In '89, I broke my back in a motocross crash. Flew through the air, didn't quite land the way it was supposed to happen, and I broke my back. So at that point, I started playing sled hockey, although I was in Oklahoma, where they don't really know a whole lot about any kind of hockey.
Right.
So when I got back to Michigan, I was introduced to the people that ran the Michigan Sled Dogs, and been on the team for 7 years.
Isn't that, it's incredible to me, the adaptive sports, and that's really what we want to focus on today, is not just cerebral palsy, but what a great opportunity for so many people.
Right, because our whole mission is to allow or to promote living a life without limits.
Yeah.
And our website is Skate Without Limits, and so this is part of it. People can come and watch athletes that are have a disability, but they don't think of it that way. And we have a team of able-bodied athletes that get in these sleds and play against them, and they're always surprised when they get hit the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, you wear some protective gear, I hope, out there, right?
Everybody wears gloves, full hockey equipment except for skates.
All right, good. So you want everyone to come out and watch today, and you've got some Red Wing alumni who are going to get to the ice too.
Absolutely. After we do the sled hockey exhibition, we're going to take the ice as the United Cerebral Palsy Pucksters, and we're going to play the Red Wing alumni, and we've got a good group going up against us today. John Ogrodnik, Jimmy Carson's going to be there. This is the first time he's played against us.
Oh my goodness.
And Brian Smolinski will be there, and a host of others.
And how does it feel for you? And is Darren McCarty going to be there? And Dino Cicerelli?
I wish.
All right. Well, maybe they'll be thinking of you.
Yeah. We can make a call.
Right,
maybe next year. Let's keep the pressure on.
That's right. Next year, guys. How does it feel when you get in that sled? I mean, you've had a long time to get used to this, but it still has to be exhilarating.
It's awesome. It really is, because I played 20-some years of stand-up hockey, and to be able to play in a sled, it was very tough at first, because my mind knew what I wanted to do, but physically I couldn't get it done, because you have to balance on the blades, and paraplegics balance isn't that great to begin with. But it gives you the feeling of independence. It's like we're playing a game that they play in the NHL, just a little bit differently. So it's an awesome sport.
Let me just talk about what cerebral palsy is. Such a big umbrella term. Right, so what does it mean exactly?
Cerebral palsy is a disability that is it's called static, which means it's not something that is continuous.
Right.
It happens from birth, and it is...
so it's injury to the brain,
It's an injury to the brain caused from lack of oxygen to the brain.
And it can either have just some physical manifestations, or there can also be some cognitive issues too, right?
And there's a lot of levels of it.
Yeah.
We do not, or I'm sorry, at United Cerebral Palsy, 65% of the people that we serve have disabilities other than cerebral palsy. Autism, developmental disabilities, people like Mark who have a physical accident or whatever.
Right. Yeah, a whole lot of people affected, that's for sure. All right, well guys, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Got you up early on game day, so you better get a nap in before the big competition, right? All right.
Absolutely.
We've got all the information, by the way, if you want to just check it out and also help out a great cause. It's on our website. All right, now let's head to Jessica Starr, talk about the wind.